And with more wet weather in the forecast, there is the continued chance for some flooding. But if you are fed up of all that wet weather, I will finally let you know later when it will eventually settle down. Kyle, well, Storm Henk is now out of the picture, but the ground is saturated, the river's swollen after all the wet weather we've seen over the Christmas and New Year period. And the bad news is that we're not out of the woods just yet when it comes to flooding. More wet weather for some of us at times over the next few days. So in terms of Storm Henk then, it was the 8th named storm of the season, with the storm season beginning on the 1st of September. And this is the earliest H named storm since storm system naming began back in 2015. In the last month, we've seen 4 Met Office named storms. As for the forecast then, we still have low pressure on the scene. As you can see, Storm Henk has now cleared off to the near continent, but our low pressure system is still bringing a scattered shower. So that sets the theme up for this evening. So further scattered showers then, some on the sharp side, the chance for the odd rumble of thunder. Through the early hours, generally speaking, it's going to turn drier and clearer. Overnight lows dipping away to around 4 to 7 Celsius. Now tomorrow there is some uncertainty in the forecast. I think the further north you are, the better chance of catching some lengthier spells of sunshine. Further south we're going to see cloud build. And can you see this band of rain over southwest England? That does have the potential to move into parts of South and Mid Wales, especially into parts of southeast Wales. If this does happen, we could see a number of hours of rainfall, which does mean that there will be the continued risk for some flooding. So it is worth keeping an eye on tomorrow's forecast. As for Friday then, a northwesterly breeze drawing in a few showers, mainly into parts of the north and west, where we do have any misty low cloud that will gradually break up to allow for some afternoon sunny spells to develop. And now this is the part I think most of us have been waiting for. Yes, we do have higher pressure extending in through this weekend into next week. That does mean that some lengthier, drier spells, which I'm sure for many of us will be some welcome news. With that also comes some colder weather as reflected by those blue shades, and that's also going to be shown in that decrease in temperature trend. So we're all going to get to see some blue skies and sunshine at times. We'll also see some misty low cloud, which could be a bit stubborn to clear. As you can see, the outlook looks bright. There's some fairly lengthy dry spells in the forecast. Still the chance for a few showers at times. We will see overnight frost and maybe some icy stretches return too. So it is worth keeping an eye with the forecast over the next few days, because we do continue to see the risk of flooding, but the outlook looks much drier and brighter. That's your forecast. Nick.
Sabrina, thank you